What's going on, Geekisama here, and we're gonna cover real quick Nintendo Direct 2025, everything you need to know. And oh boy, did Nintendo deliver! I think they're one of the few companies that still get me excited and whatnot. So let's take a look at what happened. We got a release date for June 5th, 2025, with pricing that was not told in the direct, but in a news communication afterwards. 449 for the base console, and with Mario Kart, you're talking about $500. God damn, that is a lot, man. I would have been fine with 450, but 500. And then the pre-order is gonna open on April 9, 2025, but only for Nintendo Switch Online members. And you also gotta go and apply to show that you're interested and possibly get that invite. And then we also got all the key features for the console: 7.9-inch LCD display, 120 FPS, and 4K when in dock mode. And I believe that 60 frames per second when docked. 256 gigabytes in terms of internal storage. We got a look at the Joy Cons. We finally know what the C button is for, and it's for chat. C is for chat. So you finally have built-in game chat. They have caught up to Xbox and PlayStation. About time. The cartridges are red, and they're different from the Nintendo Switch one. They're different size, and they also will work with being able to transfer faster speed data. We also have some new features for voice chat, game chat, and even a neat little camera that you can attach to the Nintendo Switch console. And it didn't look great, but and then additional software, you got new Nintendo Switch Pro controller and game controllers for online members. And we also had quite a few titles from Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, a story about what Zelda went through and kind of building up to Tears of the Kingdom. We got to see Mario Kart, and it's gonna be all GTA open world. We're gonna let players drive anywhere and between tracks and explore freely. Kind of interesting, sure. We also had a few other games, such as the Drag X Drive, a game that is going to be using the mounts functions, and you're pretty much kind of like in a wheelchair, kind of. I don't know if it's inclusive or problematic. I think it's a little bit of both. You're in a wheelchair, and you had to roll your mouse function on the Joy Cons in order for the guy to push his wheelchair forward. We got Split Fiction. This is a pretty much two game co-op coming exclusive to the coming to the console. This is already out on other consoles. And then this was the big one, Dusk Bloods from Software Steampunk Inspired RPG, launching in 2026 and exclusive to the Nintendo Switch. Oh my god! PlayStation, what have you done? This is Bloodborne 2. A lot of people are saying we do get that aesthetics feel for it. Anyways, a bunch of enhanced classics for Nintendo Switch 2: Mario Jamboree, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Metroid Prime 4, Kirby Forgotten Land, Pokemon Legends C and A. I am a little worried that a lot of these they're treating or talking about like upgrades. So I don't know if that entails that if you own the game, you only have to pay for kind of an upgrade to have it on Nintendo Switch. I do have to dig more into that. For third parties, holy hell, there was a lot. Elden Rings, Hades 2, Street Fighter, Hogwarts Legacy, and a lot more. Oh, Cyberpunk 2027 was a nice surprise. I was hoping for it, and we are getting that. In terms of online stuff, we are getting GameCube titles: Legend of the Zelda, Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2, F-Zero GX, and more. And then this was the part that probably the biggest highlight, that we're getting a Donkey Kong Bonanza new game and fully open world adventure. Donkey Kong has the look from the Mario movie, so that's definitely exciting. And it actually looked like a lot of expressions. Like Donkey Kong himself, he had like a lot of emotion. The way that he looked like an actual character, um, which I liked a lot because they're like digging into the character. He's a little more his own person, I think, from what we saw in the trailer. And then pretty much I feel like they delivered, but I am concerned. I do have concerns for things like price, the voice chat, and the social stuff. It looked a little choppy when they cover that section. And I think that the third party lineup definitely gonna make the console desirable and also compete with the Steam Deck. I think they're doing a lot to be able to compete with the Steam Deck. Um, and they delivered on features and stuff that we wanted on the Nintendo Switch for the longest time. I'm excited, but I am concerned for the social voice chat stuff and also for the paid upgrades. I need to dig in a little bit more. One other thing is that games apparently are going to be $80. So I think it's the Donkey Kong game. I don't know. This is going to be for every single game that we're going to see an $80 price tag, or if it's something that it's going to vary. Hopefully, it varies, and we could just have those really big titles up there with the $80 tag, which I don't think it's a great price. A little expensive. Let me know what you think in the comments. What did I miss? What are you hyped for? And are you getting a Nintendo Switch 2? As for me, I am probably gonna wait. I'm probably gonna wait for a price to come down or something that just makes me buy it. Like, I don't know, Smash Brothers. Even if it's the deluxe Smash Brothers Ultimate. Anyways, guys, it's Kiki Sama. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. See you in the next one. Bye.